This will be Football Made in Ghana on Citi TV, Wednesday, 12th of April, 2022. My name is Nathan Kwa. Welcome to the only show where we discuss the most important Ghana football topics for Pigeon Inside. You go send me your messages on WhatsApp, on the WhatsApp number where they your screen top here, 020-444-7033, 020-444-7033, hashtag FMIJ. Today, we're on a focus day on women's football, solely women's football. We go discuss Black Queens, we go discuss club football, women's league, and everything in between. So I beg, if you get anything, tell me. Send me for WhatsApp on the WhatsApp number on your screen. This will be Football Made in Ghana on Citi TV. We'll go take some short break. If we come back, I'll go introduce my guests, then we go start rolling. We'll go come back right now. Make you not go anywhere. Oh man, welcome back. This is Football Made in Ghana on Citi TV. Like I talked today, we're on a focus day on women's football. We go discuss the Black Queens, we go discuss the Women's Premier League, we go discuss the pertinent matters around the league, whether they get enough support, what we go do to upgrade the league, and generally the face and complexion of women's football in Ghana. So make I introduce the guests for the show. First up, my colleague on the Citi Sports Desk, Gabriel Ofair, they on the show. Gabby, Charlie, welcome. Welcome. Wonderful. My other guest be somebody where they do hands-on guy for women's football inside. Make a welcome, first timer on the show, Ebenezer Alote, CEO of Faith Ladies Football Club. Bossman, how be everything?
Everything nice.
Go here, give me.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. So like I told, this be Football Made in Ghana on Citi TV. Guys, I used to say...
Yeah, Charlie. If I just trap the past.
It was so... Amen. It was so. The guys get game. They get game. They know what they do. Guys, welcome.
Thanks.
Welcome. For one of you, like I told, this be... today, solely women's football. We go talk Black Queens. We go talk club football. We expect one other guest, somebody where he follow the women's game chair for this country inside. Rosalind Amu, sports journalist. She did graphic communications, and then she be vice chairperson of the Women's Premier League. Guys, welcome once again.
Thanks, Nathan.
Gabi, make a start off plus you. In the last 3 days or 4 days, we say the Black Queens and they play some friendly. Of course, we don't say the next AFCON. They know they go some. They know they go the Women's World Cup. It starts in 100 days or so. For Australia and New Zealand. But then they play some friendlies. And the new head coach, Nora Hoptel, he organized some friendlies there in Senegal. They played 2 games. They win both, 3-0,
then
1-0. General thoughts on the exercise. Then we go catch some highlights and then we go continue the conversation.
Well, I think so far, it'd be impressive give up. Because if you start to look from, make it start from like Benin self. Then go play Benin, where then they were scheduled to play one other game, but come on. Then Algeria today around there, come on. Then I feel like Algeria go give a more difficult test. Yes, because we know see the North Africans and Nathan the ball then no play pass Charlie. we did it down here and since. But the Senegal test to prove say then I did a stadium here this safe. We now they watch. If you watch, I think say you did the second leg then you find a bit of fatigue on the part of the players because them play the first one way then shift them 3. It is expected say go happen say like them go tired and test. But I think say it be friendly, but it give them that platform to where get to know the players. If you watch the squad, Nathan, it get like 6 or 7 players from the Azakes ladies squad where then go the CAF Champions League, then go finish second. So where in general to the squad be relatively young in the BAP. So it means say she try blend a younger squad than the experience. So we look at the likes of Janet Ejiri. We all know say Charlie, Janet Ejiri, she come women's footballer. Maybe you go take and compare like the Thiago Silva or then things. She get the experience and things. So so Doris Bedua, Evelyn Bedu. You watch these players and then get like the experience for Azakes, especially for Evelyn Bedu. She played for years. She moved go Avardness and things. So I think she's getting to know the squad. Way so far it be impressive. Like I thought, it be friendly, but it give them that platform to get to know the squad proper, then build a very formidable squad. We busy for the press conference over and over. You see say she try talk say she try build a squad where it go be competitive. So I think say she forced.
She tried. Make we catch the highlights of the 2 games. Ghana 3, Senegal 0, and Ghana 1, Senegal 0. That'll be the double header where the Black Queens play in the last 3 days. Now, initially, like they for play Algeria, but Algeria pulled out at the last minute, so they quickly organized Senegal where they played that encounter. So make you enjoy the highlights of those 2 friendlies: Ghana-Senegal 3-0 and Ghana-Senegal 1-0.
First, sprinting forward by the Black Queens of Ghana, and it is no other than Doris Boydua, who did well in order to wriggle her way through very easily. Adubia Prisla together with Wachi Portia. A strike and it rattles the goalpost. Black Queens, and there you have the first goal of this game registered in less than 2 minutes of action. And this is what the Black Queens, the new Black Queens, under this new dispensation, this is how clinical they are. But the defense, Janet Adri, as defendable as she always has proven to be, deals with it without any difficulty. Sends a long one in, Prisla Adubia Leken. And there, Asantua taking her time. Asantua trying to come up with a strike. Asantua, she scores. Asantua scores a stunner. She did it.
Cross that in Buena was hoping to late on and cause an upset. Senegal in Bayan So's delivery. The header by Janet Etri, and in the Lionesses. Fidels Yakubu, Hazakis ladies. Midfielder, 21 years of age. Beku gave her a very great pass. Inferno was superb. The technique wasn't the best, although the idea was laudable. Janet Entry, Evelyn Beku on target for Ghana.
So that be the highlights of the 2 friendlies: Ghana-Senegal 3 and Ghana-Senegal. Ghana 3, Senegal 0, and then Ghana 1, Senegal 0. Eben, thoughts on the 2 friendlies, the 2 games played between Ghana and Senegal in the last 3-4 days?
Yes. I feel it is a test, and if you look at Mwela, most of the things that are happening now is first in women's football.
Okay.
For the first time, we have an international coach. For the first time, we were able to call over 50 international players. So we are looking at a situation where everything is fresh and is quite new. And so over the past 4-5 days where we have played this friendlies, for me, it is interesting. I remember I was interviewed on this in Citi, and then I was asked my opinion of Nora.
Nora, yeah.
And I said, well, I feel that it's too early to judge her.
I see.
Because these are the things you would judge a coach by. And if you look at the first match where we won 3-0, you could tell that, the quality is there because of the international players and the diversity. But you could also tell in yesterday's match that she tried a lot of local girls too.
Okay.
Our striker, Princess, she plays for Fabulous.
Okay.
She tried it. And these are the kind of things you would want to see.
So
for us, it's hope. We are hoping that the glimmer she's showing, it's going to go far. And it will turn around the fortunes of women's football in Ghana. So, I mean, we are not all the way there, but we are getting excited. We are warming up for the excitement.
we are warming up. Interesting. Gabby, we'll have Rosling on.
Okay.
And Rosling knows the women's football. We'll bring her on. But when you look at Nora Hoptel's work, I mean, I know she's only done what? There's 2 friendlies, like 3 or 4 friendlies she's played. When you look at what she's trying to do, and you think about the fact that the next visible competition for the Black Queens in how many years? About 2 or so years, because they are now heading into a next qualifier. what's the potential of this team and the association or the marriage between Nora Hoptel and this Black Queen squad she's trying to put together? When you look at it, where do you think the potential is, and how far do you think this team can potentially go?
Well, Nathan, you see my earlier submission that they talk say if you watch the squad he parade for these friendlies now, it get like a lot of young squad for inside. One few checks I do about me say she be noted for.
No, we go feed do one. We go feed speak formal English.
Yeah,
she
be noted for like nurturing talent.
Yeah.
Where I think say that be in one of the attributes where it go help we. If you watch, this be check like in second national team job she did do. The first one with the Israeli FA, you know, go that far.
Okay.
Yes, then the Israeli FA, then I'm in projects or in objectives, no, they align. Yeah, but so far, they see say he come Ghana and he get a support for the Ghana Football Association. Yes, the next thing we say she for qualify we go the AFCON, before play the WAFU qualifiers before then things. And if you watch the squad and the quality gets now, you can tell that she can take this squad somewhere. She can take this squad somewhere, not to go and win the AFCON because it will be difficult. But I feel say yes, she get that potential to make Ghana competitive again. Because you check the Black Queens in the last few years, it not be impressive that enough. So me, I'll be very hopeful about what she did do so far. I don't want to judge them like it be early days yet, like Mr. Eben talk. Yeah. I want to see them for competitive fixtures, how she go fair. Yeah, you know, friendlies.
So far, she's only handled friendlies.
Exactly. Right? Friendlies, you know, go feel.
And then.
Yeah, you know, go feel attach that seriousness to the matches. If you be competitive, you know, say knockout, Charlie, I for boot out this country, then go do this. You will see, say the girls go be, they go put up some bit of shift and thing. So, I mean, it be very good so far. Give them. Maybe just see how she go fair.
Okay. Let's get the thoughts of Nora Hoptel. Nora Hoptel, he granted some interview after the two friendlies against Senegal. He highlights one or two things in plans for the team in potential. But maybe listen to Nora Hoptel, and then after we go proceed with the discussion.
The second thing is that we have a clever strategy also today, and we are also can adapt our strategy in the break. We changed, or Evelyn found herself then in the striker position, you know, so that we have a good game plan and with good principles. And the third thing is we need to have good mood in our team. National team, you come together, you have very short time to work, and for me it's always important that we create a cohesion and a good spirit. So those three things, it's in our work. Okay. Of course, we always want to score early if it's possible, but we also have an opponent. This time, when you want to hear it a bit from the football tactic side, we didn't have enough switches in, so we always go on one side, then we try to play forward, and the space was closed, so we needed to add more switches. We had too many touches in the ball possession. When we touch the ball 3, 4, 5 times, we invite the opponent to hit us. We have not had enough movements into the half spaces, so when we play with the double holding this time, then the wingers need to enter a bit more in the half spaces, so it was a little.
Black Queen's head coach there, Nora Hoptel. Make I introduce one our third guest, probably the most important guest on the show, Rosalind. Rosalind, how are you doing?
Very well, thank you.
Great.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter to you too, Rosalind. Now, for those who do not know, Rosalind is the vice chairman of the Women's Premier League, and she knows her sports inside out. Inside out. Rosalind, thank you once again for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
You were listening to Eben and Gabby, and you listened to Nora Hoptel. So I'll ask you the same thing I've asked these two gentlemen. Your thoughts on, one, the Black Queens as it is now, and what the potential is under this new head coach?
Sometimes I don't like to give my assessments and thoughts because I look at the Black Queens of today and I still look at the Black Queens of 1997.
You have seen
and
various iterations of the Black Queens.
For talent and skill, Ghana no dey lack.
I see.
Talent and skill, Ghana no dey lack. What we no get the opportunities, then how we for utilize the talents we will get.
I see.
I watched the game on Saturday and I watched the game yesterday as well. And for me, I'm excited because it means that we have always been doing something right. But I want to ask, the same support way coach they get, the previous coaches them get
that support and
FIFA recently introduced the International Free Day for women's football. So in the past, that thing no day. But when you they go competition where you won't even ask for one friendly, then go talk, you say, cash no day.
see.
So make you play for, you for either play boys team or you go get some team. The last time, 2016, where them they go AFCON, where we go bring Cote d'Ivoire, where we play them for Cape Coast.
Yeah.
We for house 2 teams, we say we no get money. So we no do that thing. So it be this one, I'm excited because it means that we do something. We've reviewed what we've been doing and we see say this be the right channel where right approach where we for take. But can we sustain it? Will we do it? I don't want to talk about the past because as for the past, it go. But we for not try and make it look as if those who handle the Black Queens for the past no do anything. This team has been there. If somebody no welcome on the team, like you know, go come meet the players.
Yeah, true.
It gets many young players to that under 20 graduates where they now join the Black Queens. So that skill and talent. Look at Bedu, Buedua, Asantua, Princess Owusu, Justice Chenebua. All of them, not them they under 20 when they now join Black Queens. So it will be so. 2018, as Messi, the prepared team go Wafu. The first waffle where we go with. It be the same excitement. Me, what I want to see be the confidence, the drive, the hunger in the girls. And we they see them right now. People for not get into their comfort zone, make them start make comparisons, say, oh, this one be better, this one will be better, this one be. It be the same things where they get.
Yeah.
We hope say them go give them the same opportunities. And then we will not start, especially the media.
I see.
We not go start talk, say, oh, not Messi be this or this coach be this. As for that one, we won't allow it. I won't allow it because the circumstances be very different. But I'm happy say the Black Queens, they look forward. They are more positive in approach. And we go give them time. The other thing where it they hurts Ghana be, we no one give coaches time. Look at South Africa.
Yeah.
Desiree Ellis.
Yeah.
She started handling the team 2015.
Years ago, yeah.
2015. AFCON 2016. We beat them for Cameroon.
Yeah.
So
how many years after?
Yes.
They go win the AFCON?
Yes. That they have had a strategic development plan where their target we say make we qualify for Olympics, make we qualify go the World Cup. Where
they qualify go the World Cup.
Where they work towards some. Look, them they take them go play any international competition, the Algraves competition, the Turkish, whatever competition where invitational tournament, them go provide the resources, making go play. So over time, she get the confidence, she get the team, the telepathy there. So people for not talk say, oh, South Africa, they get resources pass us.
True.
So for me, I am excited because this is a new Black Queens. And we want them to go places. Then by all means, them go qualify for the AFCON.
Okay.
If like we they qualify for AFCON and World Cup right here, them go qualify.
They will qualify. I see. So this team really get potential. They get potential, heavy potential.
It always there. And like I talk you, it be the resources and the planning. The resources and the planning. You know, say football, it be resources. It be the same thing where they happen to the local Black Stars than things. It be the same thing where we suffer for Black Stars some time pass. Where they change things, sponsorship coming, planning resources. Because if you have the skill, we have played, so many talented football nations where they get resources, but they don't get the skill and talent. So it take time. South Africa be one, Morocco be another team.
Exactly.
See Nigeria, who gets talent past Nigeria? And yet, sometimes they struggle. So if we don't plan and you don't put in the resources, where you don't commit the resources, at least Morocco has shown us, say if you get resources, make you utilize them well, make you pump them for women's football as well. It will work. So that's why I'm excited. Anything women's football progress, I am excited. But if I not make him seem as if she get the magic one. If you like today, make you take the resources away from him. See if you go. Because for the first time, invite like 15 foreign-based players. Yeah. Wait them, they all come.
Yeah, it be true. Because I see the list of players they invite. I say, this be very interesting. Yeah. But then, actually, then you won't make some point, right? Concerning or you, what you get.
No. I think it's it be the same thing she did talk. Yeah. The thing is, any animal will get more than one head is a beast.
I see.
So it's leadership first off.
I see.
And then resources. Like she properly said, if you have the right leader, the plan will be drawn. Then when you have the resources, the plans will be implemented. It's just that simple. And so over the period, like she rightly said, the right push has not come. But it looks like at this point, all the resources, sort of are being provided. Even the international body FIFA is even adjusting a few things just to make sure that the women's football. And so you can tell that eventually some of these changes take place. You will see the ripple effect.
I see.
And that is what you are seeing with our local queens.
Let me just add, say, after every 4 years, FIFA, they do review and assessment of national teams' performance.
Okay.
So
at which level? Women's football, men's football?
Both.
Or across the
juvenile and particularly for women's football. So it be so where FIFA talks, say, people no get resources. Member associations know they get resources. So them go pump money for women's football. So right now what they do is that every member association forgets strategic development plan for women's football.
Okay.
And then per the strategic development plan, you for assess your needs. Them go come review. You know, be say, Neta, you the women's football, so you they go talk up. Them go send people come down, make them they come assess.
Then how they go come.
Yes, and they've been doing it for Ghana, and that is how come year in year out that they provide technical support.
I see.
You they go juvenile competitions, you they do well, but you know fit break the barrier, go past the semi-finals, the quarterfinals. So them ask, waiting they happen, how we for help. So them go come do them. And they've realized that for us, it not be say we not get the skills and talents. It be the resources. So you remember COVID time, FIFA brings some cash.
Yeah.
So that FIFA cash, the FA decides we for put some aside for national teams. So that if we go ministry or government, where government say money no do, we go use that one to organize friendly matches. And then so it be so where we get money. Because if we the left hand for those who forgive us the money, money no do. So me, I'm excited, and I'm hoping that this one will, because one of the key pillars to be, say, you for have a league.
Okay.
You for have a league. So it be the league where we they play, where they attract people's attention to.
Yeah.
We go have to, we no go embarrass ourselves. So these are all some of the things. So while we they think women's football at the top, we've also look at the grassroots, because if the grassroots know you know go get feed the top there. So it's always like that. But as for the review and assessment, them always go come do make the assess, say it be this strength, this one. And be so way them they do the training for coaches.
Okay.
And then so them they build the technical support, where them also they develop the players and provide those resources. So for me, if we deploy the resources well and we get the right mentality and everything and attitude of the players, I go talk about that one as well. The attitude of players, I'm sure say we go make them.
Make a busy something. You talk about the different parts of it. So FIFA, they contribute, they do the review, all of that. In your interactions with the people at the FA, what be them body language? They be committed to developing women's football, or what how you they gauge them?
I think say what them they do right now is a reflection of how them they take women's football. In the past, I mean, I speak because I have been in the transition from the past to now, so I go fit talk. But you have people who they manage football at the executive council level, where them go talk, say the men football self, we know the seat top. You want make we come put resources for women's football inside.
Wow.
We get people like that, and every time people they talk me, I vex. I sometimes
you vex brutal,
because it's not fair. In 1999, where FIFA say the future of women's football is feminine. In fact, the future of football be feminine. At that time, we no get under 17, we no get under 20. It just be senior team. Where they see say the same things where them they do, if them do for women's football, it will be for women's football. And women's football takes more than everything. Look, we know they get like the millions of pounds and dollars where the superstars they get. But you don't know what women's football they do for the young girls. Some of them, it be windows of opportunity, not windows, doors of opportunity. Some people go do masters, them go school, them go do masters, they become professionals, them get, everybody, they get something out of it. So it not be say it be social, it be entertainment, it be social development. You can imagine the over 4,000 players where we register. Ask him if they do some program giving girls.
Yeah, social economic.
So if you no do what will happen? If I don't get anything to do, I go do something else, and that one will be another issue. So FIFA say those things they work, and so then they invest. It be FIFA where you force CAF make him do the CAF Champions League. Because for years with the push and indirectly nobody go talk you, but you know say them go talk you say money no day, cash no day, money no day. So but now it is part of the development plan, because what is the point say I go play National League where I no get international assignment for my clubs? The motivation no be there. So okay, I be local champion for here. But now that we they go CAF, very soon, they maybe in the near future, them go do FIFA club competition as well. Yeah. So that one to be. So I think gradually them go. But as for this current FA, I think say everything them they do make clear say they won't develop women's football.
Gabby, a few quick thoughts, then we go break.
Well, I think say make I just hop on where she finished for about how the FA they pay attention to the women's football. So I won't pick up from the sponsorship bit. So they watch, he said, then they follow women's football, then they play without sponsor. Hell, right, then get Malta Guineas. A few other sponsors come in, where then they do seminars, give the coaches then 10. So, yeah.
Women's FA Cup, they are not say Stanford?
Yeah, then do the Super Cup stuff, where my boss for years, then my team where they win and fit ladies. So, it be the competitions they will like, at least, it go fit get more girls into the football business, whilst then also they take care of them education bits then 10. So, I mean, it be commendable. I feel say so they go feel do more. But so far, if you watch what and start, I think say be perfect. Yeah.
Great stuff. This is Football Made in Ghana for Citi TV. They discuss women's football today. Today, we put all the men's football aside. Today, we discuss women's football. We get Ebenezer Alote. Ebenezer Alote be the big man at Faith Lady CEO, Rosalind Amude, Vice Chairperson of the Women's Premier League, and Gabriel Ofe, my colleague for the Citi Sports Desk. We'll take some very short break. If we come back, we go discuss the Malta Guinness Women's Premier League. We'll discuss the state of the league, where it is now. We go pick out a few great teams, what they do, and then we go wrap up the show in about half an hour. We go come back right now. Make it no go anywhere. Welcome back. This is Football Made in Ghana on Citi TV. My name is Nathan Kwao. My guests, Ebenezer Alote, Rosalind Amu, and Gabriel Ofe. Then when they talk Black Queens, we switch tracks to talk about the Malta Guinness Women's Premier League. Yes, for those who they don't know, yes, on Women's Premier League Day, Malta Guinness they sponsor some of the matches they on TV every now and again. So if you know if you go watch, you just stay on TV and back and watch. But if you go fit, go out there and enjoy some great women's football. Ebenezer, you there in the league directly, Rosalind the supervisor. So I will visit the two of you. Just your thoughts on the league from day one till now, or just the general state of the league. For somebody where your team there inside, how you they view the league?
Okay, so I mean, this question I hear a lot of times. Yeah. And when you day inside, it's very difficult to describe.
I see.
But at least from last season, this season, or even previous seasons, you go fit tell clearly. Even when the season starts, you are able to say, "Oh, Charlie, this team is going to win. This team is." But I'll tell you, I mean, Madam Rosalind is here. This season, it has not been like that. You see somebody way down the table who is knocking somebody at the top, you know, and that is what brings the excitement. Yeah. I remember at the last development meeting we had, General Secretary said something, and I kept him. He said, "Oh, what is football if, you know, this unexpected things not happen? Like somebody you don't expect will score somebody. You know, that is what brings the excitement. Like all of a sudden, a lower ranked team comes to, and so for us, it brings the excitement." We came in about, I think, last season.
Last season, yeah.
We tried to maintain what we came in with, but the excitement has not gone. I think we are building. We are building to a crescendo, and I feel that if the support, especially from our gatekeepers, which are the media houses, definitely, and I'm very happy about this setting. When I came, I didn't say anything, but I'd like to say a very big thank you. If we get more of these platforms, because you can tell, EPL and all the other, it's commercialization that brought it out, this far.
Yeah.
It is, they hype the thing to the extent that you are forced to love it. To the extent that Christmas, you still want to watch, sit down and watch some EPL action. And I believe that some of you, when you throw more light on what we are doing, it will go far. But I'm saying it has not been easy. It has been interesting. It has been fun. And the support from the FA has been wonderful. The experience from the Women's Board, Madam Rosalind and Madam Hillary, it has been wonderful. I think that with a little more push and a little more implementation of some of the policies that we bring up, it's going to be more interesting.
Rosalind, you and your colleagues, they supervise the league, they organize the league. Over time, the job, it make easy small or it still be hard, just organizing every season.
You see, say, as they become big way, the goodies, they increase.
Now you get more tagging.
Now, the competition became where nobody won't lose.
I see.
So, from referee appointments to venue to match day, everybody, they get complaint.
I see.
I don't want to play Monday. I want to play Saturday. I don't want to play Saturday. I want to play Monday. Why you give me this referee? This referee, the last time he came, he do this. We know one.
Yeah.
But it is the excitement. For me, 2012, when we push, say, we play the Women's League, it be this kind of euphoria we are there envisage. And gradually we do get there. It take long time because we don't get sponsorship and things. But gradually we get there. And now that's something called CAF Champions League 2D. Everybody in targets. CAF Champions League, the Super 8. Everybody, the top 4, we they call them. Everybody won't go play. If you don't get, at least if you miss Champions League, don't miss top 4.
Don't miss top 4.
And you look at the teams, they're not they set very big, lofty targets. So, for instance, Faith Ladies Camp, it say it go start targeting the league for the next, from season 3.
Season 3.
But you see the thing where they do. It come last season, it did middle table.
Yeah, second.
I know they talk plus this season. They talk last season.
Last season, they second.
Let me talk now. You see what they do.
You finish.
You get a team like ACM Socrates. You hear the name, you go think say.
I hear the name. I say.
You go think say. You can't watch their qualifiers for the zonal competition. You know the year where Faith qualified, them can't play for Accra. They missed by a whisker. That thing, they cry from here to Senya Breku. Where they come for, and you know, where they talk, say them no go back again. They won all their games and drew with Rich City. It be that draw with Rich City where it helped Rich City come the league inside.
I see.
But this season, you they see them. The only team that have disappointed be the Northern Zone teams. Where they see
we get Northern ladies and Prisons ladies.
Yes.
Except of my encounter.
Yes. So the excitement is there, the quality of play is there, and I think that when the structures are there, it's also inured to the benefits of the game. So now we know they play for Sakura Park. 1. 2, if you don't get license B,
You know, go fit
coach.
You know, go fit coach the Premier League. You go fit coach the regional league, but not the Premier League.
I see.
So these are 2 key things. The only thing that still they disturb us be the school calendar than the league season.
Okay.
The school calendar than the league season, because every weekend, if you do school, if you come home, make you come play.
Yeah.
But the girls are finding a way around it. The coaches are helpful.
I see.
Exams week, we always they make sure give them time, make them go prepare for their exams, because school too be important. But otherwise, I think this season in particular, until the final day, we not go fit to declare who the champion, especially for the Southern Zone.
Yeah.
It is that
Very
close,
competitive.
very competitive. Hazakes day there, Faith ladies day there, Army ladies day there.
Ladies, I see.
So if you miss where you lose guard for one game, left 3 matches. So if you lose guard where you lose one match.
That's it. Rosalie, you make some points about the quality of the teams. You said the northern teams, you know,
the newcomers.
The newcomers. What be the issue with the newcomers? Lack of experience, or they don't have the adequate quality?
I mean, if I did there already, where you come, where you know get the A-class players and experience, it would be difficult because I know say the league where we they play, it no be sprints, it be marathon. So I go strategize and plan. Where I go draw, I go pick points. But for the newcomers, sometimes they think that we for stand the old clubs, we for stand the senior clubs, so them go and them not go strategize. And sometimes I think it is also has to do with the availability of players. Because they finish play the zonal championships, people go take them players. so because you
first ladies, you go take some. You take some.
If you now they cap, so make you give us this year. Maybe that player to be the star player. So they take him out, you disorganize the team. But I think that gradually them go find it be reach City where it disappoint me because the thing where they come
they don't get one single point safe.
Oh, slow.
The best is a draw. But them for learn the lessons because when you go where you come back here, it will help you.
It will help you. So for them, it be inexperience.
It be inexperience.
I see.
And you know, amongst them, the clubs have been teasing them that they be database. And you know.
But I know that people that be clear them.
No. Them talk say them be database, so they don't want tackle hard, you know. But I mean, I think they learn them lessons. The good thing is that they have a partnership now with Everton. So it will help them. Where once the girls come taste Premier League, where them go. If they go region back, where them qualify and come back, things will be different.
Gabriel, very interesting insights we get on the league and things. What be your own perspective as you follow the league?
Nathan, you know, say I know go the northern side and go so I go the southern zone, especially if ladies were matches. I watch them matches pass. If you watch, so you watch like Faith, they come up against the Azakes, the adrenaline for the pitch stop, people they get excited. Make I use McDonald as an example. You go there, go see say fans come through.
The McDonald Park.
Then they feel. Then what watch? You know why? They want to see Doris Boudua, maybe Faith. They want to see some Mayfair Nyami Beach. They do action dances. So the stars for the team inside to the pool and make them come watch. Then the quality coupled with the stars, then the competitiveness of the two matches. So I mean, it be impressive. Like Madame thought, the newbies they come, then they struggle. So like they meet up against like Hazakes, they want to say, yeah, Charlie, I be reach City, I want to show off them things. Then they go chop 8 them things. But we, you know they help. So I feel say, you watch Faith like this, then come them a first season, you know, then strategize better. If then they go approach the big teams, they know how then they approach them because. You know, if you go meet Hazakes, then you go open up. He go score you. Hazakes get that experience. He go CAF Champions League, go play camp. He go lose players. Well, one funny thing about Hazakes, we say, up to now, I still wonder how then they feel lose some of the key players and they go feel still bring in the players. Yeah, where like they still go be ballers.
Evelyn them go play the Champions League camp. Evelyn she go.
Yeah,
some of the others
exactly. Then still go be ballers.
Evelyn, Azuma. Yeah, Azuma. Blessing, Janet Edwin left, Linda Shell left where he come back. 11, I think they lose 10 players. 11 players.
But still,
from that first
nobody they
because they do development.
Exactly. Nobody they feel come them for the top day. Yeah, then a sports one, they'll be for the Black Queens. I stand to be corrected. They check like Fidaus Yakubu. She be Hazakes. Exactly. The girl be excellent. So you see, it be how then they get a talent into the team where are they feel the other teams to go fee.
Make it no surprise you. Them be handled by Basi.
I mean that was the point where then at the moment. Yeah. Developing the women footballer is not easy.
I see.
So it will take a longer period for you to develop a woman footballer than a male footballer.
Okay.
And you need to invest more.
Okay.
But somebody like Bazigi, he has the experience. He's been there for long. So he knows what he's looking for. And he knows at what level You know, and with the coaches, they can tell you these persons are 70%, these are 50%. So he knows at what level when he takes you, he can put something in you and he will use you.
Make I give you an example. Evelyn Bedu.
Yeah.
You know, say Basigi get him for I think 2019 or so. You know, you Sam. You go bring him from Sakwa, but you know, you Sam. They take him go training then everything, but you know they use him for the league itself. Then suddenly he decides say you for camp play.
Wow.
The first season, she ended up being the third best scorer for the league. Then the second season where he play, she come now, she go Champions League where she win. So I think it be the psychology, the faith, the confidence, and everything. So it be so way it go say now we they get coaches where they get the caliber, because sometimes I mean in the past I come okay I have interest in women's football. I have an idea, so I want come coach. But now it be different. You need to strategize, you need to plan, you need to build, do everything, even the psyche of the player.
And I'm happy about this, the benchmark or the standardization that you forget license B to coach.
Exactly. The standard. If
Some
you
of the
not,
policies.
if you not do you go train the girls where they can national team, where the national team coach can they can't suffer.
Then she go can't struggle.
Me that's it. It really they be me. That's standardization because.
Yeah, because
on two fronts, they deal with player development, but of course, it means that the coaches now day to day for learning upgrade.
Exactly.
For learning upgrade. Learning upgrade. Anyway, this is Football Made in Ghana on Citi TV. We discuss women's football. We'll go take a final break. When we come back, we still go dive into the league. We'll get into matters of publicity, marketing, how we go create more attention for the Malta Guinness Women's Premier League. We'll come back right now. Make you not go anywhere. Welcome back. This is Football Made in Ghana on Citi TV, Women's Football Special. That'll be what we discuss today. Earlier we talk about the Black Queens. Now we discuss the Women's Premier League. My guest, Gabriel Ofel of the Citi Sports Desk, Rosalind Amuchi, there with the Women's Premier League, and then Ebenezer Aloti, CEO of Faith Ladies. Rosalind, we could talk about promo, hype, marketing, attention, because all these games they go on, but more people not say the Women's League they go on. What be the problem?
I think say now we they do then as sponsor come in, the sponsor say go handle them.
Okay.
So you know say the sponsorship way you bring, it take budget say they go do those things. So it be difficult. You go fit do your own, but then it be difficult. The other thing to be say that we used to do live streams on Facebook.
Games,
But as Max TV they show up, if we say Max TV they do so. But we have international audience where they won't watch for Facebook. So that one to be the other thing. And then we realize say most of the traditional media to the coverage come down. So already after the break, we do a review and assessment. And we strategize say go improve. Because I talk the FSA, we for no treat this one be like the way we treat the men's game. Because the men's game it be a product where it go sell by itself. People go watch, people go monitor, media people go follow up. Women's football, you forgo that extra mile. Sometimes you for even give results to people, them no go watch, but them no know the results. So you for make the effort say, make I give you the results so that you go talk about them. Make I give you some small clips, say you go show for your program. So it be all those things where we go review, where we go do it. But we all agree that this season in particular, where rather we forget more publicity. We know they get them.
Okay.
And so we the review, see why it be so that next season we go improve up. But definitely, there is no way we can run the league and make the WPL what it has to be without the support, the absolute support of the media. Because I see the English Super League, where I see say everybody they play in role. The FA say them for do so they get it to a point. We're at a point now, it gets in own prime time for some of the channels.
It'd be true.
It gets in own prime time for some of the channels. But they develop where they tie it to the EPL. But as them they grow, then they decouple it from the EPL. So now, and I think say people also they watch because of the excitement it brings. And gradually we go get there. Now, my only concern say, you go get some Princess Owusu, you go get some Mefi Nyame, The next season where you think say you go bring the crescendo to another level, some agents will go come. That's be the problem we have now. Some agents will go come. We they take your child go here. The CEO self no have control.
I see.
You no have control because what will happen say if you no allow the girl go the next season it go cost you. I no want play. I no want train. I get injury. I won't do this. That's this attitude. And it go frustrate the entire team.
That be the attitude that you talk about.
So the only thing we say, make you let him go. You go now, you for now get another replacement. So that be the cycle. So the last program we attend, training program, development program, we did figure out say what we go fit do. Because one, freedom of movement. You know go fit put an embargo on anybody say, I no go let you go. But if you make the girls understand that, look, when you go and you are better and you are matured, it increases your price value and your market. But if you won't go after under 17 where you won't go, I hate to make that references, but see what's happened to Mukarama. See what happened to Mukarama. Now we know they hear about himself. So it be those things where we want avoid, where they want talk them say, look, if you they go out, make you sign maybe some 3-year contracts with the girls. But the teams to the CEOs, then they fear because if you sign contracts, I mean say you for pay the girls. Money to know they inside.
Wow.
No, I mean she hit the nail right on the head, and that be the difficulties with the face.
I see.
The resources are not there as we would wish, and so we will get a player very good. At the end of the season, if say it go, you not go fit do anything. You know, and the unfortunate thing is maybe the time they take care of her, nobody comes. But you, when the parents, the family, even other teams will come. About you, why they make the girl go, and all that because they want to experience. Unfortunately, most of the places they go, they are not even paid that much.
I see.
Then they pay player like $300 a month. But you see the traveling opportunity and all those things.
$300 we have.
Yeah, of course. I mean, for calculate say
exactly. So the difficulty is real. Some of these things we face, you can't really. Sometimes you wish that, oh look, this is where we are going. Do you see the picture? They will say yes, but you let the travel opportunity come right now. Everybody is descending. So I do. It be money matter. we need a lot of money, and like she rightly said. I already mentioned it. I feel say the media houses can also help us in a way. Because like the first instance I gave of commercialization, assuming Princess is being hyped on, how many of the TV stations even have time for women's football? You understand? But at least when a few-year Barnier 2 seasons ago was doing his thing, everybody Barnier was, when he scores his goal, there was this hype on media, and everybody was into today. Barnier is in Switzerland. So if we can give the same attention, even at least the slightest, to some of the key women players that are coming up, I think some of the girls will be looking up towards that, knowing that even if I not travel safe, I will figure that cloud. So everybody will be pushing, and that is where, for me, I played with the media big houses like you two. At least narrow in, even though you don't shoot. Citi the force were very well. So if you can
week in, week out, them they announce about.
Just last week they showed me twice.
But now we for show more of the matches for the games.
Gabby.
Yeah, Nathan.
They say Charlie the media we for do more.
Yeah, the more they we for do. But one thing with me I'll be excited about is say you say right if you go social media. They get the stats, the graphics.
Oh yeah, I mean on that front, on social, yes, we'll give it to
that one I'll be excited about because first then we they struggle, they get then things, but right at least start you go create some stories about maybe a Doris Boudoir or something they give you. Where the things say be one thing where it be very good. Therefore just keep them on that level. Where my problem be the player exodus thing. Actually,
it be economic matter.
Yeah, the Ghana
butter issue.
Exactly.
The
Ghana Premier League self, we face them same issues. Yeah. We never go keep hold of one of stars. Yeah, what they pay me say like Mr. Eben talk. If them go self, some of them they even the struggle for the. They know they feel even maybe like on the footballing reasons. They feel command starting 11s then things. They will come back. You see them things. So that be my only concern. If them go safe way, then go fit go, still go shine for their, I get no qualms or I get no
Okay, so the points they make be what? Player quality.
Yeah, player quality. Because
It not be. It not always be player quality.
Okay.
Most of the times, the culture shock.
Okay.
Most of the time, it be
If
the
the culture
culture
shock.
shock.
You know, we say the players play, but
Because seriously, if like the player no good, no agents will come take him,
Yeah.
especially for women's football. But you go with, let's say you go to a country where it's predominantly Islamic, where you be Christian. Certain things where you go fit do for Ghana, where you no go fit do for them.
You go struggle.
If you go where you no get a Ghanaian, so most of the times now the thing where the agents they do is if them they go out, them they take them pair. So Eben and Rosalind will go one team,
So at least you
so
know,
that
say
I will get combined.
Ghanaian counterpart.
Yes.
there.
Otherwise, it be so where Presley Dubia go where he struggle. It took some time before she settled in. It be so where them they happen. So if you go to a country or a community where you know they see your colleagues, you know they see many, and there's something about
even change of environment.
there's
Imagine
something
if you
about
play for
some of the African, the other
yeah,
African
when
they play for
players.
school.
So for instance, the Nigerian players, them they go, so you go see them. But the moment a Ghanaian player go where he did know, you see them as competition.
I see.
So it go take a while before them
They'll
go
get to
warm
know
up
each
with them. Okay, I go help you do those things. Because the moment you come in, especially if you are almost playing the same role positions, they see you as competition. And these are the real issues. Unfortunately, parents and guardians know they understand. Once the opportunity comes, if you don't allow the child go, problem. We see them for the male football. Now, if they come to women's football, I always say, look, we go past the time where parents go come insult you, say, why, you want to turn my daughter into Kojo Besia way? I don't want my parents. Now, them go come call you. Them go call you. I have a girl who wants to play football. Please come and take her. Look, I have had calls from Sefi.
Wow.
Sefi, so many places where somebody won't bring me in 6-year-old child. And I'm imagine how can you leave your 6-year-old because you say the girl say you won't play football. I get like 6 for them where they support right now for Sefi also. Where they talk, I'm say they grow up, I go bring them. But these are the challenges because the poverty is there. So they think, say, okay, if my child go national team, at least he go get something. He go get something. Later, maybe this conversation, we will have another time because the greater picture too is what we will do for the backlog of players, young players who are coming up.
This we for do part 2 of this.
See the under 20 and then the Black Queens. Yeah. How many players go fit play Black Queens? So if you left under 20 where you no get Black Queens, if you left under 20 where you no get Black Queens, what happened? You go play Premier League, you go play League, but you no go forward.
Any national assignment.
Wow. This be very interesting insight. Eben, as we wrap up, final words, just concluding thoughts. What you feel say we go do just in a few minutes.
Well,
because this show that we for do part 2 at some other time. Let's delve deeper.
What we could do, I think that majority of the things we for do, it has started, and change. We know sometimes it takes a while because
change will be processed.
It be processed. A lot of things is going on at the same time, and so definitely we will see at the end of the day the changes that will definitely unfold. For us, from where I sit, it is a holistic thing when it comes to the women's football. We don't only look at just the leather ball they are kicking. We also want to look at their lives in the whole, football after football, what is the person going to do? Yeah. We come from a background where we are a church, and so we looked personally straight into the lives of the individuals. So that at the end of the day, when the person is done, at least they take something away. And so we started a few initiatives with KGL Foundation, where we are helping the girls learn alternative livelihood. We are hoping that we can spread it. Madam is one of our resource persons on there. We are hoping to spread that love, make sure if almost all the clubs can do something for at least some of these girls, so that when they play football, they can also learn something and move forward. My final words is that women's football is their own thing. So everybody should should watch. I'm saying.
Great, Eben. Thank you so much. That be Ebenezer to see your face, ladies. Rosalind, thank you so much. The show that we go do part 2.
We want sponsorship.
you know,
we want more money to
More
support
money.
the clubs
No
because
problem.
it be that way they cost up. If I go fit travel, I go fit pay allowances, give the girls. Then the girls
stay.
go stay. So we want sponsorship. It be sponsorship and media support where we
That'll
want.
be all. Gabby, thank you so much.
Right.
That'll be Football Made in Ghana for today. Today, we spent the whole show talking about women's football, Black Queens, and then the Women's Premier League. Later on, we go do another show. We go talk about the other aspects of women's football where more people know the difficulties of running a club and all of that. But that be the show for today. Thank you, Eben. Thank you, Rosalind. Thank you, Gabby. My name is Nathan Kwa. Many thanks for watching. Next week, we will come back with another exciting episode of Football Made in Ghana. Stay safe and see you there.